Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Who's Your Single? I'm Dan Cronin with Fatball Guy Racing, Keeneland Dan at Fatball Guy Racing on Twitter. We got some aggressive ones here on Thursday night. So let's go to the first race Thursday night. The first thing I like to do every single night at Turfway is try to identify bad favorites near the rail or on the rail going 6.5. Well, we got one. Could the Joe Sharp horse win? Yeah. But he's stuck on the fence second time out, first time on the Tapeta. These horses to me are just great bet against. You know, some people like betting the rail, and I know this horse is probably going to be 6-5 or 8-5, but I like a different horse. I think the 8 ran a really solid race first time out at Churchill Downs. They went fast early. They finished up decent. The horse only got beat 3 lengths. And this is one of the biggest rider changes in Northern Kentucky that you can possibly have. Going from Padron Barcelonas, whatever his name is, to Corrales. You get the 8 hole, you get Corrales, you get a horse that's only run once. We love second time out horses. This horse is going to probably be in the 4 to 5 to 1 area. The perfect single if we can beat this 6-5 shot by sitting, stalking, pouncing on the outside. I think a drift is a great play in the first race. Uh, and other than him, you know, if you'd wanted the spread in there, maybe the 5, maybe the 3, and then the chalk on the 1. There's not many options in there. And then, you know, the second, third, fourth, fifth races are all pretty tough races. Now, if you would rather single a different horse, when I look at the fifth race, I could take a shot in there with Heart Headed Woman for Tommy Drury. But again, 12 hole, good outside post going 6.5, a horse that fits, a horse that is turning back. Peterson's fine. Very good rider at Belterra all summer. The 70s numbers puts this filly right there. Heart Headed Woman could be an aggressive one if you don't like the horse in the first. Now we go to the 8th race for our next single. We're going a mile. We're going 1 mile. It's an optional claimer. And the first thing I look at in here is the 1, 2, 3 don't even look like they belong in the race. The 5 looks okay, but has run once, and he's speed or she's speed. I think the 6, Beach Walking, is the clear single here. And then the line came out, and she was 4 to 1. So I've got 2, 4, 5 to 1 shots that I'm going to be singling on Thursday night. So we could blow up this whole board if we can catch these singles and get lucky somewhere else. But this filly's coming out of the Mrs. Rivera to Heavenly Sunday, who most of you know is a Cox. That was an off the turf race, but ran a good 81 number. She's good on turf too. When she ran on the Tapeta last March, she only got beat at 28 to 1, a half a length, and she was flying at the end. So that tells me she likes this stuff. She's going to sit back. She's going to blast home. We got Machado. That's perfect. And we're not going to be favored. You know, Beach Walking's not going to be the favorite in here. Chop Chop's going to probably be the favorite, the 10. And yes, she's got class. But, I mean, we've tried her so many times. She loves to run second and third. Yes, she's running better races, but you're probably going to be even money. So if you want to take 2 of them, take 6 and 10, hope the 6 wins. But then you got to double your ticket. I just assume take the 6, spread out like mad, hope we're right. And if we're right, like we were last week, 30 grand, the week before, 16 grand. So we've already hit 2 monsters. We're trying for a third. Who's your single? There they are. Adrift in the first, Beach Walking in the 8th. They're both going to be around 4 or 5 to 1. Let's take a shot.